Tuesday. You ready for the lunchtime madness of it all? It's not that bad today. Um, it's really not that bad today. Today is going to be a day about building. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. My computer decided it wanted to get restarted just when I was about to go on. Of course. But that's fine. So now we're fresh and we're refreshed and we're ready to go. So this today is about building your dreams. I want you to really be focused on the structures that you may have. Okay, all right, clear it out. The structures that you may have already begun to build. I want you to be very clear with yourself about um the future that is like right before you and in front of you, and that you have really like deep down inside been wanting to attain, and now you're finding voice, you're finding words, you're finding the ability to explain it. So that's super super critical right now for you to do that and build your dreams. So we're going to focus on that today, focus on the positive. Hey, Just Be Real. Hey, AT2. Hey, thank you for coming. You guys check him out. AT2, you can find him on YouTube's of it wall, the YouTubes. Um, yes, we are live. We are live. We're for real live today, guys. I know I've been faking the funk with y'all. I've been pump faking. I'm gonna stop doing it. Um, hey Angelia, and I'll tell y'all why I do that in a minute. Let's play the intro and then we'll get started. Hello again. We are back. We are back. So yes, we're truly live today. I'm not pump faking. I'm not um doing that whole other situations. The reason why it'll show live and I've pre-recorded it is because for those of you that may or may not know, even if you're a content creator, there is a whole separate algorithm for live streams as opposed to uploaded videos, which premieres tend to fall in that category. So because I tend to go live more so with this than I do pre-recorded, um, I can play them as if they're live videos so I stay in the algorithm. So it's not that I'm trying to fake y'all out and not that I'm trying to like be rude or crude with y'all. It is literally that's so I can stay in the algorithm, okay? Just so you know. Hey Erica, girl, I was gonna call you Sunday and then I hung up with my grandbabies. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna call you either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Hey Christina, how are you? So that's why I show up live, but I'm not really live. All right, let's look at the chart, shall we? Okay, this chart is even simpler than yesterday's chart. And that's why I said I felt like we're really kind of cleared to just kind of build today because we didn't have a whole lot going on. There's just not a whole lot happening. To be honest with you, um, Jupiter and Neptune are still inching closer and closer together. And this is all about literally tapping into your dreams, tapping into your higher self, tapping into mm, those things people would have called crazy. No, excuse me. I've been up since too early. The things people would call crazy, okay? Um, that deep down inside you can achieve, you can attain. This is also, I think, why people are going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs lately. Can I just put this out here? Um, this is like full moon energy on steroids 24/7. And we've been in this situation for a good month ish. And we're going to be in this with this energy for another couple of weeks. So if it feels like people are absolutely going crazy, aka the slap heard around the world, that's why. Jupiter and Neptune being like conjunct in Pisces. So that what you think is true cannot be true. This is what I like in it too. Have y'all been on TikTok? And this is the only place I've seen this filter. And seeing the filter that where it looks like this huge tarantula is crawling all around your face. Or even on Instagram, where there's a filter for this and a filter for that, right? There's a bajillion and 20 million and five filters. Okay. Um, and so things can appear to be something that they're not. I was literally just watching this TikTok. It's this American woman, and she's married to he's African. I'm not sure if he's West African or East African, but he's African. And she'll play jokes on him, or just she'll be like she'll say like American sayings, and he gets all upset. What is that? I don't understand. I'm just like, oh my God, I do a terrible African accent. But anyway, so she did this, like, she was like, I've been waiting to play this prank on him. So she'll make the TikTok, and she had that spider filter thingy going over her face. Excuse me, sorry. And then she called him over to look at something on her phone, to look at something, right? And it's scripted, right? But it was like, oh, look at this, honey, look at this, or whatever. And then she shows it to him, and he like freaks out because he like tosses his glasses off, all this jazz. And because he thinks that the spider is crawling all over his face. Jupiter and Neptune conjunct in Pisces can give you the appearance that you have a huge tarantula climbing all around your face, or that somebody has said something to you or your significant other that is so egregious that you need to walk up on stage and slap somebody. Like, that's that kind of delusional. It can be delusional. It can be beautiful for dreaming this impossible dream and finally like putting your framework around it and finally like getting deep into it, right? However, it can also cause you to like severely misstep and think something that is something that it's not. It can also cause, watch how much you're taking alcohol intake you have for the next couple of weeks, please. um Alcohol or other, even if it's legal, mind altering substances, please. Okay? Because what we don't want is for the delusions to become reality. If you know anyone that's dealing with some sort of problem with, a mind altering or mood altering substance, this is the time to check on them and make sure they're okay, make sure they're getting the help that they need. Okay. So this can be a very delusional time. So I would expect to continue to kind of find out kind of somehow in an unexpected way that there's like stories being told that aren't completely true. Okay. And just be careful of your assessment of the situation, that you're not putting too much sauce on something that shouldn't be saucy and spicy. All right. um what the other one I'm really keeping an eye on here is Mercury, um, the Sun, and Chiron. Again, that's now today it's kind of off on its own independent island, not really interacting with anything or anyone else. So I feel like you're going to get some clarity around some of these some of these don't affront is the only word I can say, but where you've gotten what am I looking for? Offended, like where you maybe you took some offense to something and it really wasn't what you thought it was, and you're able to kind of see it clearer. You're able to see where you took offense because there's something that's got to be worked out within you rather than externally. So, I'm gonna shout that out to the slapper that maybe y'all need to work out something over there. Anyway, I can't help it, y'all. I cannot help it. Like I can't believe that it's taken over our entire world right now, and there's other stuff that's happening, but that's super serious. But I'm just gonna keep it light and keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it on that tip, right? So where you may have found that you were taking offense to something, maybe you're figuring out that it's not what it seemed to be, or that you shouldn't be taking offense, or that you're looking at it through a lens that isn't correct, right? It isn't objective, it's a very subjective lens. So all that is going to play a role. And then we've got the moon just kind of trucking through Pisces on its own today. It's not going to hit, it's not gonna hit Jupiter until it won't hit this conjunction until late tomorrow, about 24 hours from now, maybe a little bit later. Probably later because the first is when the new moon is, and that's in a couple of days. So, today's the 29th. It'll hit there midday to late tomorrow as it's making its way through Aries then. Um, so it's, you're probably most of us are probably in a pretty good mood today. You know, it's a little, you know, sail on, honey, right? Good times never felt so good. I don't know why that song came to my head. You just kind of have that energy, have that sail on, that Lionel Richie sail on energy, that easy like Sunday morning energy. Just go with the flow today, man. And just write your stuff down, write your vision, make it plain. That's part of the building process. And then to kind of move us forward in that path is this lovely little conjunction that's still happening. Mars and Venus with Saturn in Aquarius, and they're still squaring off on Uranus over in Taurus. This is still we're in the middle of the great resignation at this point. We're in the middle of all of us figuring out that we don't want to be bothered with the crap. We're in the middle of people recognizing that perhaps working for themselves makes sense, or at least going to work for a company that actually values them makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. So we're still restructuring our own foundation. So this is great for building. This is great for planning. This is a great day to really just be like, you know what? This is what we're going after. And these are the methods and the manner in which I'm going to go after it. Right. This is a great day to make your plans because plans are, they're blueprints. And so this is a great day to lay down the blueprint. And for some of us, let's finish digging out that foundation. For others of us, let's continue to put the walls up. Let's continue to add the floors. Let's put an elevator in there so we can get to the top floor. Let's do whatever we need to do to get where we got to go. So this is within reason. Now, don't slap nobody. Don't get up on no stage and slap nobody. If I see any of y'all on the YouTube streets and y'all done slap somebody, don't blame me. When I say do whatever you got to do, that does not include that violence. You just heard my accent. It's terrible. I have a bad accent. Although I have been watching, what is that show? Young, Famous and African, or is it Young, Rich and African? Which some of them people on that show ain't so young on Netflix. But I'm not gonna be mean about it. Okay, that probably wasn't nice. But some of them people ain't that young on that show. Anyway, I'm just saying. Like, if y'all want to feel that way, I'm cool with that. Like, I gets it. But some of y'all is not that young. Young, Famous and African on Netflix. If you have not watched that yet, please go watch it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna pull a sacred creators card, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I told y'all I don't want to be holding y'all. We will come back though. It's time to pull some cards for the new moon. Let me figure that out. When we're going to do that. We're gonna do that today. Hang on, guys. I gotta look at my schedule. The schedule and see what time I think we're gonna be pulling them cards. Y'all know y'all need to get in on that for show, for show, for show, for show, for show, for show. No, it looks like this afternoon might be a good time. I want to be chilling in the evening, y'all, child. Please, I really like to chill tonight and get some work done. Let's see what time we gonna come back on here in these on these YouTube streets. I might swing back around about 4 p.m. Central. I might swing back on about 4 p.m. Central. Let me see if I can get enough work done. And we're going to go in and knock them cards out. Yeah, they ain't that young. They want to be young. Okay, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Nourish the sacred feminine. Nourish the sacred feminine. I'm going to tell you my interpretation of this for y'all today. I'm not going to read from the book. No matter if you're predominantly or you show up here on this planet today right now masculine or feminine predominantly, right? Either way, um you have a feminine energy within you that needs to be balanced. That is your creative side. That is the side that nurtures you. That's the side that says, yep, you could do it no matter what. Like, I'm here for you, the supportive side. That's the emotional side of you that needs to be honored, because emotions are energy set in motion. Okay? The only way you can create is to set your energy in motion and to nurture that. There's nothing wrong with having feelings. There's nothing wrong with having emotions. There's nothing wrong with showing your emotions. What we are to be learning how to do is to be very intentional with our emotions while we're having this experience of being human on this earth right now. So I want you to be very intentional, very direct, very nourishing, and very supportive of the creativeness that resides within you. That part of you that can hold that secret and hold that thought and hold that desire and hold that dream until it's finally ready to show itself up in the earth. Okay? So that's the side of you. Be good to yourself. Allow your creativity to flow. A lot of times, the easiest way to do that is to like play. Play a game, play with your kids, play with your cousins, play with your, I don't care. Don't go grabbing neighbors' kids unless you know them. Find the grandbabies, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be weird and creepy out here. But what I want you to, or just play, right? Play a video game or play something. I don't care, but just play. Or go outside or do something, but have fun today. And you will be surprised how well your energy creates something brand new when you allow it to flow. Okay? All right, guys. I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you for hanging out with me at the lunchtime. We're going to get on here. It's either going to be about 4 or it's going to be about 7. I don't know yet. Um, Either 4 p.m. Central, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, and 2 p.m. Pacific, or it's going to be 7 p.m. ish Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I will let you know within the half hour when we're going to go on and pull the cards. I will go on and drop that live link. And so y'all could be here for it all. And then let me know, guys, when we're ready to have another. Like, I want to continue to have panel discussions and all kinds of great stuff. So let me know what you want to see. I love the panel discussions. I've got a brand new podcast that I'm about to actually launch soon. So, and that's going to, in and of itself, have some panel discussions as well. So, I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. All right, guys, we're gonna chat soon. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste, guys. Bye bye.